this whole Emma making her debut as Emmalina, that really didn't last that long. I mean, that pretty much was short, simple, and sweet. She comes out, oh, you all have waited so long. Now I'm finally here. And it's like, yeah, you're finally here. All right, good. Where you been? And like, it's like, we've only been waiting about what? God, it feels like we've been waiting like 8 months for you or something like that. And now you're finally here. Great. Only Emma comes out and she basically goes, now that you all have seen me, it's time for you all to experience Emma. And you're kind of like, wait, what? Wait, what did she say? What happened to Emmalina? And apparently WWE executives, producers, they were really sold on this Emmalina gimmick, but like when they really thought about it and they saw Emma's rehearsals, they kind of realized that she was really struggling getting this character down, because rumblings have it that the way that they were picturing Emma doing this character would be somewhat kind of similar to the Cat, to maybe a Sable. They were trying to have Emmalina be that type of a throwback, but it didn't really pan out that way apparently in the rehearsals. So just the fact that she wasn't able to get past the rehearsals, that's a telling tale. So let me see if I got this straight. So we all have waited like 17 weeks for Emmalina, which honestly kind of came off to me like a bootleg version of Eva Marie. That's honestly how it came off. So we get her all this build up after 17 weeks, and she comes out and she basically says, we'll now see the makeover from Emmalina to Emma. And the fans were just flabbergasted. Those that were there in attendance, they were flabbergasted. I mean, when she finally debuted, they were like, all right, finally. And you heard a nice little ovation. They were like, oh, okay, finally. Great. And they were quiet. They wanted to hear what she was going to say. Okay, yeah, I'm right with you guys that's live in attendance. I'm silent as well. I want to see what's going to happen. And it just came off like a big fucking flop. 17 weeks of preparation, and it didn't work on all cylinders. And I'm telling you guys, if I'm the WWE right now, what they basically admitted on live TV this Monday night, in my estimation, was that, okay, this character that we tried to put on you, the WWE universe, the WWE fans, it didn't work out the way we thought it would. We fucked up. Our bad. So you know what? We're just going to go on ahead and we're going to squash this. That's basically how it came off on Monday night. And if I'm the WWE producers right now, if I'm booking, the way I would personally handle this, you've got so much that's going on right now, as we're now, maybe 40 something days away from WrestleMania. At this point, everybody is just thinking about WrestleMania. Everybody's trying to get some type of a grasp on what the final card is going to be like come WrestleMania. That's all everybody is really concerned about right now. What matchups? Is there going to be any big matchups that they're going to be seeing at WrestleMania? They want to know, okay, who all are going to be the impact players? Who all are going to be the marquee names for WrestleMania? If I am the WWE right now, based off what had went about with the Emmalina flop this week, I personally would let that be the very last time that you see Emma, period. Just ride out WrestleMania, and quite honestly, once WrestleMania is in the books, if you want to bring back Emma then, you can gladly go on ahead and do that, to the point you wouldn't even need to reference the Emmalina thing. If this was WWE's, and this is just my 2 cents from a distance, this is honestly how it's really coming off to me, but it really just comes off like, okay, this character we were picturing in our heads, it didn't quite work out. So it almost reminds me of Glazier from WCW. Everybody remember the vignettes, and it was like for weeks we're going, when the fuck is Glazier gonna make his debut already, man? Like, I'm so pumped. I actually probably have to be like one of a few people back then that was really pumped for the whole Glacier character, because I was big into the Mortal Kombat franchise back then. And when I saw the Glacier character, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, like, oh, this dude's kind of like Mortal Kombat. This guy's kind of like Sub-Zero. I can get behind this. Okay, this is badass. And it was just week after week after week after week, and like the guy never freaking debuted. And then like right when it looked as though he was going to be making his debut on an episode of Nitro, it didn't happen. You're like, what the fuck? And you waited a couple of more weeks, and then you finally saw him. And I mean, he was only there for like a quick second when he finally did make his in-ring debut. And I gotta tell you, the vignettes and all that I was behind, but I remember vividly, like, once I finally did see him make his debut, I'm kind of going, well, that didn't quite live up to the hype. That was kind of corny as hell. What the hell? I remember thinking that back then, given how popular Mortal Kombat was and all that. Y'all remember the live action Mortal Kombat movie, right? With Christopher Lambert, the Highlander dude. That giant. God, I got a lot of fond memories now that I'm thinking about it. But that's how this whole Emmalina gimmick thing came off. It was like the Glacier character. So for WWE to just nationally on television this week say, we fucked up. We didn't really think this thing through. It's not really going the way we pictured it. We're done with this. We're done with this. Our bad. We're done with this. Okay, if you're going to be done with it, that's fine. But as far as a blueprint for the next several weeks, don't let her be on TV. Everything is stacked as it is right now. We do not need any more people showing up right now. Not unless it's like a big marquee name, like a Kurt Angle or something like that. We do not need individuals like a Emma popping up, trying to figure out how to get in there on that card as you're making the road to WrestleMania. It's jam-packed as it is right now. Wait until after Mania. That would be my advice to the WWE. Will they go in that direction? Well, we have less than a week to find out, so we can only hope.